welcome to Two Moms and a Camera. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
But we're drinking. Okay, first of all, we're filming on St. Patrick's Day.
Yay!
So we're not Irish, are we?
We're not, but I've got some really cool glasses.
I'm not wearing those.
You're not wearing
I'm wearing my one green shirt.
You're not wearing these.
And we're drinking.
So not fun. See, when I say she's not fun, I mean she's not fun.
I'm fun. I was looking at the wrong
St.
screen.
Patty's Day.
Jessie just told us not to look up, to look down. And
Now, well, you see, if you were wearing these glasses, you wouldn't need to look up or down.
Sorry!
You'd be cool like me.
Sorry, do I look great now?
You do.
Okay, so it's St. Patrick's Day, and we are drinking green tea.
We are, because we're healthy like that.
And it's like totally good for you, so
Totally.
cheers. Our last video where I talked a little bit about my uterus and vagina, I think scared a lot of folks, and I think it was because, you know, I made it all sound awful. It was like doom and gloom, and my husband saw the video and he said that it seemed like I had given up.
I understand.
And I want to say, after that video, the day after, I got my period.
No.
I did.
That's so funny.
So I had this long, like 65-day cycle, and then I got my period, and then I had an amazing month. Hormones were flowing, everything was good. I had an amazing month. So I thought, I don't want you guys to be scared about being in your 40s. So, and those of you who've already been through it, you know there's ups and downs, but today I wanted to say about like the fabulous 40s, what we love about being in our 40s.
Yes.
Before we leave this decade.
That's right, and it's coming. It's coming.
Do you want to say something about the 40s? Do you want me to start?
No, you go ahead. Go right ahead.
So I think that one of the things that I like about the 40s, my 40s the most, is that I really know myself. I now can be unapologetic about my body, things like that. When I was 30, I was still fighting about what I liked about my body and looking at myself in a bathing suit and worrying about what other people would think. 40 brought a new sense of confidence, and that I realized that as long as I loved me, I didn't care what other people thought. And I mean, nobody's bodies are perfect, but that's the point. Nobody's bodies are perfect. So just do it. Just wear your bathing suit, be happy, be proud, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So that's the biggest thing about being in my 40s that I love. The other thing is that I had our kids, so did you, mm-hmm. when we were young, like yes. in our 20s. Mm-hmm. So 40s is a sense of freedom that we can get up and go away. Yep. We can go out.
Yep.
And I know people are having children later and later now, so it may not quite be the same, but there's a real sense of freedom and your earning potential. I think work-wise, 40s and 50s are probably the two decades that you have the highest earning
yes.
potential.
Yes. You've done your time.
Unless you're a YouTube superstar.
Jessie,
we're working on it. So you've put in your time. You're probably, you know, hopefully you're where you want to be with your career.
Yes.
Or you're working that out, but you know yourself better. So if it's not what you want to do, you can make those changes. Mm-hmm. And so it's nice. It's really nice in those ways. Great. That's pretty much my major things about being 40. What did you have?
Well, I had some 40s F words.
F words.
F words to go with 40s.
Okay,
so
let's hear them.
Here are mine. This is what I think of my 40s. They're fun. Mm-hmm. I put fit and fat because you will get fat if you don't stay fit in your 40s, because everything.
I thought you were going to say you can be fat and fit at the same time.
Well, you could be.
Which you can be.
You can be.
Okay.
And let me tell you, I'm a lot more on the scale than I was in my 20s, but just like you said, I own it and I'm okay with it. Those are my choices. Mm-hmm. I choose to have red wine and bread, mm-hmm. even though I know you've given up bread.
I've given up bread. We'll talk about that.
You've given out
too.
bread, but so I put fit and fat because if you're fat and you're enjoying life, and as long as you're healthy and you take care of what you eat and you work out and you take care of your heart, those kind of go together. If you're really fit and you really stress exercise, which I think is very important at this stage of your life, mm-hmm. then I think you can have a happy medium. So I think those two are really important.
I'm failing with that. That's a failing.
Failing for the
F
fit.
word.
Okay.
With the fit part.
And we're going to talk, we have a video coming up about faking it. And
Not what you think.
Not what you think at
Not
all.
what you think.
So I think in your 40s you really can do some faking because you're having some issues. Your hormones are depleting. Your hair and your nails are not what they used to be. You probably need some help in a lot of departments. So fake it till you make it is what I say for your 40s. I think you feel, and more feel, I think you also look, but I think you feel fabulous because of all those things that you just said. So I definitely agree with you on all those things. You're who you are, you feel good about yourself, you're at the height of your career, it's all good. And I put for my last, fixed or fine, meaning
I have no idea where
I'm going with this. No. So in your 40s, if you've had issues in your life, if you've had past demons, if you're struggling, like with some of the things that you talked about, like your body, for instance, I think by your 40s, you've fixed a lot of that. And if you haven't, and then you're fine. If you haven't, you need to fix it because life is too short. So to carry it on through your 40s to your 50s is too much baggage for this age. So I want to say, if you're in your 40s and there's stuff you're hanging on to, let it go. Let it go and fix it. If you need therapy, go to therapy.
You're talking about more emotional
I'm talking
stuff.
Emotional. I'm talking about...
It's not like a mole or something.
But if it's a mole and you're not happy with it,
have that mole
and every
removed.
time you look in the mirror, that mole stares at you, and I know so many people that have facial defects or moles or whatever, and they own it. They love it.
What about chin hairs?
Well, those you can pluck, sweetheart. You don't need to worry about that. But if you have issues, deal with them. Because if you've come into your 40s with that baggage, get rid of it. I'm just saying, life is too fun and too exciting in your 40s to hang on to that. So get rid of it.
So in conclusion,
yes,
to all you people that I kind of freaked out, just relax, okay? Things will happen. Hormones will go up and down.
Yes.
To be honest, I wouldn't want to relive my teens, for sure.
No.
My
No,
20s were spent breastfeeding or pregnant.
I'd kind of like to do that over without the
breastfeeding and
right.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
30s were a big change, a lot of change.
My 30s.
I think
my
I
favorite
did too.
time in my whole life
was your 30s
so far. Yeah.
But I don't mind our 40s. I really don't. Nikki and I are doing a lot more together.
We are. We're
we
closer.
have time.
Yes.
In our 30s, we wouldn't have had time because we were driving kids here, there, and everywhere. So cheers to being in our 40s.
Cheers to the 40s.
And guys, don't worry about it. You know,
they're fabulous.
I have not given up.
She has not, and I won't let
Husband,
her.
I have not given up.
And I won't let her. So, cheers, my sister.
Cheers.
Happy being in our 40s.
Happy St. Patrick's Day,
yes,
and happy being in your 40s. Ciao.
Have lots of green beer today.
Or green tea.
Cheers.
Bye. I don't know how to stop this.